union, Federal Bank Employees Union, is celebrating its Diamond Jubilee this year. And on this occasion, we have decided to have the rich history and heritage of our union from the valiant leaders of our union. And the series has been named as Leaders Speak. In the series, the first one was with our veteran leader, Comrade P.M. Joseph, and the second one was with Comrade K.S. Rao, and now this is the third one, and this is with Comrade R Ramesh. Comrade Ramesh was our leader from the very joining from the bank. He was our committee member, organizing secretary and president. Moreover, he was the leader of All India Bank Employees Association, the state of Tamil Nadu, and a very respectable leader of TNBF in Tamil Nadu. Moreover, he was worked with other trade unions and was a leader of Port and Dock Workers of Pittigore and Salt Workers, and as a he is a very versatile leader respected by every workers of Tamil Nadu. And now we are starting our third series, that Leaders Speak with Ramesh. Good morning, Ramesh.
Good morning.
You are starting with, and when did you hear about the Federal Bank and joined in Federal Bank?
I was working as a receptionist in a star hotel in Chennai after completing my graduation, and I was there for nearly more than 11 months. And those days, ladies used to work in the reception during daytime, and in the night only men used to be appointed. I was there continuously working for 11 months without any holiday or anything like that. And the advantage of working in such an institution is that you get all newspapers there. So just by advertisement, I just applied, and I had my written test in our Mount Road branch in the year 1975. And the same day evening, the then chairman, or the first chairman of the bank, R Ramesh, interviewed us. My eyes were fully red, and he asked me why it is so. Then I said I was working only during night, that is evening 6 to morning 6 in a star hotel. So sleeplessness is the reason, I said. Then he asked me about my salary there. It was 75 rupees with free accommodation and food there. And R Ramesh said, you are leaving a better job and coming here, if at all you are selected like that. Then I told him, no, I was raw, I don't know much. People around there advised me that it is a better job compared to a job in a hotel. So I have come, sir, like that. Because he told at that time you will get only 110 rupees and you are not sure that you will be posted in Chennai, which is your native place. He said, no problem. So like that I got into this bank in the year 1975.
Seeing the advertisement, more than a job, a career,
Yes,
you
yes,
applied
yes,
it,
yes,
and the
yes.
same day you were interviewed.
That day, those days, in Madras and all, in Tamil Nadu, we had hardly some 18 or 19 branches. So it was not very popular, and their advertisement was also very small. And only some 40 to 50 people wrote the test, and among them, same day afternoon they corrected and called the interview. Same day they decided. Of course, order came later.
And first posting to
First posting was in Tamil Nadu itself, but Tiruchirappalli. I joined in Tiruchirappalli, and within 2 months' time, with no reason, I was shifted to Madurai. There was no agitation or anything like that, but I was shifted to Madurai.
During the training period.
Training period. Training. I joined in October. In December, they transferred to me to Madurai. And in Madurai, I worked for nearly 5 years.
At that time, the emergency was going on.
Going on.
And did you hear about a trade union before joining the bank?
No. To be honest, I am from a very orthodox religious family. My father being an agriculturist, there is absolutely no connection with working people. But by nature, I am called rebellious in my house. But I am not a rebel actually. But from that angle I was rebellious. Because without reason I don't accept things. Like that it started. And Madurai also, after joining the bank, there was only one clerk who is confirmed in the service. And all other remaining 5 or 6 people, all are trainees only, subordinate staff trainees. And the branch manager is also new to Federal Bank because he came from some other bank. So we were just coming in the morning by 10. Together we all leave by night 8 or 9. Like that it was going. And in the year 1976 or something, union has decided and sent 2 office bearers. One is Comrade Tamban, who was the organizing secretary at that time of the union. Another one is Comrade Devasi. Both toured the entire Tamil Nadu branches. Because almost we all batch joined during that period and getting confirmed. So they at that time one officer was the assistant manager. He is from Yatamanu. He told me, it is good you attend the meeting fully and decide. Union is a must. Like that he told me. He did not tell also beyond that. Beyond that. But yeah, all are friendly only. And Tamban and Devasi explained me the context. I could not really understand much, to be honest. I could not really. But I got some enthusiasm towards this organization. And immediately all of us joined the union also. And we gave the application everything there. And after that, the 77, 78, it was going on like that. And that time, the person who was earlier confirmed, he also did not took much lead because his enthusiasm level was a little bit less. He used to always caution us, but aggressive position and all he won't take. And practically there was no requirement also because we did not know what is our right. We are not aware that we need to work only for this much time and all. Nothing is known. Then Kollam conference, I think it is 79. At the time I was the branch secretary of the branch and we all came to Kollam. And Kollam conference.
Strike was going on in 78.
No, that is not reflected yet. In Tamil Nadu, reflected not. 79 Kollam conference, it was in fact a joyous occasion for us. A huge gathering, something new. Even there, the working class movement and its importance did not strike me, to be honest, did not strike me. I was just raw from college and family background also is not helpful to know this. Then, conference was over. During the election, I just wanted to be in the committee and some few people known proposed my name and I was willing.
Rao and Ramesh was elected to a committee.
No, that time it was peculiar. There is another contest from Chennai at that time. One Kerala comrade, he must be knowing better than me in the union. Maybe. One comrade Babu. But my name was in the official panel because of the influence of comrade Tamban and Devasi. Because they were having interactions, letter correspondence like that with us. So I became a committee member and I was attending all the committees. Gradually I am getting to know about things and started implementing in the branches also what are all our rights and started moving around to other branches also. Then within no time 78 strike came. 78 strike, 79 strike. To most of the comrades in Tamil Nadu, it was just like a college strike.
Because they were beginners.
We are all beginners and it was like college strike. And for no reason, maybe only because of the only reason that I was in the committee, the whole of Tamil Nadu, I got the first order of transfer to Goa. Goa. Then at the time, when Thomas was the branch manager, he told me that you are a committee member, so they have disturbed you. But we can have better relationship in the branch, like that he was telling. I said, already relationship is good, why there is no problem. But the union advised me not to join Goa. That was the decision of the union. Then slowly that heat was generating because within 15 days I got a letter that my name was removed from the rolls of the bank.
Your job is terminated.
So it is in effect termination. Termination of an employee, and it is known to entire Tamil Nadu branches at that time, gave a flare up and resulted in some 7 or 8 transfers and some 4 or 5 suspensions. People have started agitating because they were angry. They were angry. Then I was called to central office and advised this quality should be retied, but there should be no violence. There should be no violence. And I should thank Comrade TKV because he was somewhat nearer. I used to go to Trivandrum. It should not be violence. Even if it happens violence, we need to take care. That's a different matter. But that will be a headache for the union and for the individual. So our fight is not to attack anybody personally. So see that that does not happen. Anyway, you are totally free out of the bank. You go to all the branches whenever they are required. Thereafter, that means after some 1.5 months after starting this work to rule, momentum really picked up. In Kerala, it was far ahead. In Kerala, they were unable to collect the clearing instrument because there was blockade in the clearing houses.
Other banks
employees blocked our check. So they opened an account in Indian Bank here. Indian Bank. And sent all the checks
to
Chennai to collect in the Indian Bank account. And this news, after 3 days, our union got it. And Joseph asked me to meet TKV. I went to Trivandrum. Then TKV said, you go and meet the Chennai Indian Bank Employees Union leader. I will talk to him and we will try our level best to stop it. Then I rushed to Madras and met one comrade. Vellayan was the General Secretary of the Indian Bank Employees Union at that time. I met him and I told him, and he told, Annan has already told, I know the problem and we'll help it. Don't worry, like that he told. And he asked me personally what is my position. And he was very much enthused that I was out of service for the last 15 or 20 days. Then he said, we will take care. Then he advised me to go to the branch which is dealing clearing. At that time, the branch secretary of the Indian Bank and that particular branch is the Federation General Secretary today here, R Ramesh.
Oh, yes.
He is a federation. He was already office for AIB office. I went and met R Ramesh. By the time Vellayan was also told. and I met Arunachalam and explained everything. I was sitting next to him in the counter. From there he called the clearing department and told, hold the Federal Bank instruments, because they were running short of money. They sent notices to all gold loan customers for releasing.
Release it.
Because it was panicky. And you know the old management, they fight honestly, straightforward.
Very honest.
They fight, that's all. So number of attacks increased. I think by the time we neared February or something, it has crossed 2,000 in numbers. That is by way of suspension, dismissal, entire trainees around 176 or something dismissed, everything is there. And every week, discussion was taking place in Chennai, Shastri Bhavan. TKV, AVG Nair, PM Joseph, Habib Mohammed, all the four will come. And I was asked to be in Madras at that time. And during that time, I understood the importance of trade union. Because TKV used to come first. And TKV is such a nice man. He never takes lodges. He will say, you come to State Bank of Travancore, this branch. He will go there, every State Bank of Travancore branch at that time had watch and ward staff. They will open, he will rest there, he will take a bath there, and after my going, he will come along with me, take some tiffin. During that time, he just told me what is trading. And the evening, if he is required to stay for 2 hours, the discussion may continue. In the evening, he will take me to beach, he will take some kappalundi. Groundnut. He will ask me to buy that, and there he thought. And the consequences of this huge attacks by the management, everything he told. And finally, the result has come. And thereafter, one committee meeting was held to ratify this settlement. That went on continuously, without break, for more than 26 hours or something.
Committee was going on.
Because people were agitated, all are young. And a good number of people could not digest a transfer because of their family problem. Even one of our committee members, we lost him. One comrade, Prabhakaran from Ernakulam. He became violent. There are so many other comrades. They were accusing the whole night patiently. TK was explaining what is a struggle, what is the attack, and that gave me a very good insight about the trade union, that without sacrifice you cannot get anything. You cannot simply attack and get. It is not like that. And particularly with federal management, they are up to attacking. Anyway, there is no cunningness in them.
They are straightforward.
They attack you. They don't recognize workers. That's the problem. They are feudal in sense. Feudal. And after that committee, we had an elaborate branch visits. At that time, at the suggestion of TKV, I was asked to travel in Kerala branches also. Because he felt I can do good along with our committee members. Because some of the committee members there were very sad. Because huge unrest and how to face that.
The settlement was up to their expectations.
It was not. Issues were settled. Issues were there. But the attacks, some problem will be there, no? You are not placed to a nearby branch.
100% would be achieved.
So that was a problem. So I almost toured some 7 or 8 districts along with our Kerala comrades. And at that time, I learned a little Malayalam also. To talk.
To explain.
To talk. I cannot explain. And in one branch in Trivandrum, it was a wonderful experience for me. One senior most subordinate staff clerk, subordinate staff comrade. We explained everything. At the end, you should know what is the agitated mind, because this attack by the management. He asked me the same question. But Stalangana vanditundu. Have you come here to see places?
Not more than that he expected.
I was perplexed. But I told him politely that no, it is not the case. And whatever TKV has given me, I explained to you. Actually, he is a senior most comrade and he knows it. He knows it. Because he was in the forefront even during 72 struggle.
Okay, very serious.
I forgot his name. After the meeting was over, he came and patted me. This is the reply I wanted. So I felt I am recognized. So I came and told TKV. It was nice. After that, I got at that time I got shifted from Madurai to Tuticorin because of this reinstatement was at Tuticorin.
In another branch.
Tuticorin. So I continued in Tuticorin, and Tuticorin. There I started mingling with other trade unions because I come to know about what. So necessity to have alliance with everybody. And I was struck with the more awkward position of the working people around me who are working in salt industry and other unorganized. So I started going and helping them because I was a bachelor, a lot of time is there. And then came the 72 conference, so 82 conference at Alleppey. Alleppey, we last comrade TKV. In the absence of comrade TKV, conference was held.
Passed away in 82 January.
Yes. So within the shortest period, conferences have
March.
So at that time,
in January itself, conference was
yes. Maybe very short time.
Very short.
And there, nobody asked me whether you are willing or not. When the panel was read out, I was proposed as organizing secretary.
Because you have told almost all the branches of petrol bank
in Kerala. So that was a fine experience. I never know. I do not know what is my role also. Joseph is an inspiration. Joseph is an inspiration. Before that, I should thank the present leadership. For it is a celebration. Diamond Jubilee is a celebration. In today's context, a union living for 60 years is itself a great thing. It's a great thing. And going from strength to strength. Not an iota, our present leadership has lost that vigor, that quality. And that is something great. It is a moment for celebration. We all enjoy that. And I am really happy and thankful for this arrangement also. From there, if you want to ask anything,
Okay, you can continue.
Then organizing secretary, and it was old management. And one new addition was PK's manner, a most cunning person. Quite different to KP Cherian. KP Cherian will say no. This man will not say no, but in writing, 7 pages will come saying no.
Not one no.
And it's legal bagging like that, with all threatening and all. That is his nature. I will quote one example now. In our union negotiating committee, I was part of the negotiating committee when I became an organizing secretary. Comrade Joseph, Comrade Satish, Comrade Habib, then Devasi and myself were in the negotiating. And all these people are from Kerala. Myself was away. In 72, we got this General Secretary duty relief.
In
79 we got it. Got it. So I applied. When I came back, I said, I asked first time. Joseph said, you apply for duty leave. Then I applied to it. Within 2 days it was rejected. Either you apply your personal leave or it will be treated as loss of pay. Then I informed Joseph, no problem, you keep it. Don't give leave letter. Don't give leave letter.
You demanded, that's all.
You have submitted a leave application asking for duty leave. There it stands. Leave it. Then after that there was series of discussion, because discussion was necessitated because we are setting right all the victimized cases. So every month some 2 or 3 days discussion will be there. After some 5 or 6 months, some 16 days lots of pay was deducted from my salary. Then I told Joseph. In the next discussion he told why why Comrade Ramesh is treated like this, like that he asked Cherian. Cherian said, no, we are treating him very well. Is there any difficulty in your branch, like that he was asking. No, we all are we are signing the attendance register. You are also signing and participating in the negotiation. Because we are all in head office. He is in a different place. I have no objection in his signing Tuticorin branch and coming. But there is no such written understanding to extend duty leave for negotiation. Then immediately you put that demand. duty leave for negotiation. It pulled on for 6 months and later they gave. Even a small issue, even fight and only will give.
Only by fighting, only by understanding.
And a written communication has come, signed by the general manager, even now I am holding, I don't know, that you are not entitled for duty relief to attend negotiations. Today context, it is very difficult. It is like that, there are some incidents also.
Our achievements, about our achievements, most memorizing achievements, you have as a
everything we achieved only after a fight, and everything is a memorable. In the 79, we were not even having festival advance, which is available to the entire industry.
We don't have.
We did not have. It came only in. And during one discussion, yes, even our Joseph has sarcastically told Cherian, you won't give festival advance across the table. When it is signed, you are the first person to avail in the head office. He said, I am also entitled only now. That was his reply. And you cannot see subsequent management like that. Subsequent managements were not genuine thing. Not genuine.
The crucial decisions, that period, crucial decisions, what made, what was the feeling?
Lockout. Lockout.
Okay.
Lockout was a very tough thing. A new one. Only Lloyd's Bank has faced
Lockout.
Very long back. It is a new thing. And we are all panicked. Joseph was there has gone to Calcutta. Our AIBA central leadership were there.
They are in Calcutta.
Because they wanted to conclude it at the earliest. Before it delayed. But our management was very much relaxed. Chain was leading the team along with some few area managers there. He was leading the team. And they gave some 20 demands for opening. One is every employee should come by 10 o'clock. subordinate staff should wear uniform. All
was there in the rules of the bank.
All silly things. During the office time, this much number of times only they should go out. So many such things. Nobody can digest such. And there is no communication facility also at that time. It is not, you don't have STD, you have to book a call. In Tuticorin, I had the facility because of I am having connection. I had that NFT people very close with me. Within no time, they will book a trunk call and connect anybody. Anybody from anywhere. Because with the exchange help, they will do it. And in Tuticorin, we had a foreign exchange. So we had telex machine there. Then Joseph asked how to communicate always. We are not getting trunk call very easily. Then I said, telex can you send? I will pass on to IBD Cochin. And from there they can tear off and give it to the union. So Ajit Banerjee was the General Secretary of the West Bengal Federation, who was the Grindlace Bank employee. So daily basis, this Joseph will tell him, and the message will come to Tuticorin. From Tuticorin it will come to IBD, and I was not in Tuticorin, I was in Alway. I was asked to be in Alway. And management sensed it. Within no time they will get. So they advised the branch manager Tuticorin to block it. So what he did, it is all very childish. They don't know how to handle. He took the plug, that connecting plug or something like that. Fuse carrier. That he took and kept it inside. Our Tuticorin people are at the time very young only. They came and saw in the morning they will come to see the message, so transmit. So there was no current, and current was there, but it is not working. Then they saw that fuse carrier is being removed. They went to the manager and asked. Then he pleaded, there is a call from head office, I cannot allow. Then the entire telex machine was removed and kept in his table. You have it yourself.
You do it.
And they gave another number of another bank in Tuticorin. Grindlace was having a branch in Tuticorin. You give it to Grindlace, from there we will ask them to send it out. Like that we are managing. These were all, those times, no?
All are AIP comrades.
All are AIP comrades. And today it is nothing. Communication has become nothing. So those things were there. And there was one more personal issue. I did not have any personal issue with the bank at all. And no personal demand. This LFC issue, other bank employees were allowed to take taxi and go. In our bank it was not permitted. At that time it was
only
not
permitted. From railway station to...
permitted. It was not permitted. And the class in the bipartite it is discretion of the management. But there classes like that, but other banks they are giving. That maximum entitlement should not be. Like that. So Joseph was talking, and at that time I was about to go on a LFC, and I asked, there is a discretion like this. Why can't you apply? You apply, he said. I applied to the management. Quoting that there is a discretion, so under that you allow whatever condition, I will give the permit and wherever that
receipt is required.
Everything. And having visited the place, that everything will be. Manon was the head, heading the Star Department. Pat came the reply. Discretion is up to the management to implement. As of now, we don't allow the scheme, so you are not entitled, you are rejected. And this reply came the day I was leaving for the... I told Joseph, you just go and submit the bill.
Let them delay it.
Anyway, because I went, I took a small amount of 1,000 rupees advance. I went and I returned with around 2,000 rupees bill. It was submitted. It was rejected, resubmitted, rejected for some 8 times. Then came a memo to the manager.
Why you forwarding it?
No. The account receivable with 18% interest should be collected. Why it is still in account receivable?
For the long period, account receivable is pending.
They recovered. Thereafter I came to Joseph and I said, "Hey, you just sense our leaders thing. You go and meet Manan, take the bill and show him in the, anyway, discussion is there in the afternoon. You go and meet him. What is his opinion personally? You just, I told him, what is their discretion is there for the management to help employees. Why are you so rigid like that? Then Manan said, you send your bill, I will pass it. I know it is genuine. Like that Manan replied.
You send it?
No. He told me, you send the bill, I know it is genuine, we'll pass. You send the bill. I came and told Joseph. Then immediately he tore the bill and threw it out. No.
Allowed to present it.
In the afternoon discussion, it was demanded. You are willing to give it all.
Not to Ramesh only. Okay.
That, and he clicked that issue. Like that, these are all demand was there already.
Negotiating skill.
Demand, he knows how to tackle these people. These people trying to divide us fall prey. He will go.
As a leader, your bill is passed.
Like that they played with this, what is that? During 79-80 also, they played with this duty relief, saying that no such facility was available. But we showed the blank attendance receipt before ALC.
Yes.
Never he has signed, but he was paid salary. So they were forced to accept. So like that, that was another interesting thing.
About the 88 strike, that is Menon has mentioned. P.K.S. Menon was at the helm of the affairs. That is why 1988 strike has happened.
Yes.
What your memories and experiences during that?
My memory. Actually, 88, I was not in the Central Committee of the Union. 86, 84, I was the president of the union. 86, I stepped down due to personal difficulty, that is health and huge back pain. And at that time, there is no proper train facility from Tuticorin to Alway. And I was required to travel every week.
By bus?
By bus only. And sometimes by this lorry up to Chengota. Like that, I used to come Punalur like that. So it was very difficult. I was feeling, and union was not willing, but somehow I managed. One Ramachandra Pillai was there as AKBF president, and Srinivasan was there. All were pressurizing that no, don't go like that. Srinivasan was suggesting a treatment for me in Alapi. But two things were there, 2 or 3 things. One is my real health. Financially also I am not a sound person. And I got married in 84. So expenses doubled. I got a child also by the time. And my interest locally developed, which is towards moving towards a political thinking. So all put together, I felt it would be good. And there are a lot of youngsters available to take up the charge. But I told our FBEU and AKBF leaders only about 2 things, that is my back pain and my constraints with finance. Both they know. And after a hectic trouble in Kozhikode, they finally agree. I think it is in Kozhikode conference, 88 they agreed. 86.
89 it was at Thrissur.
89. 86 Kozhikode conference, and Rao became the president.
And for the quarter century, he was the president of the UT. Rao for past 25 years.
Yes. So after that, this attack from individually giving excessive punishment and very harsh treatment to individual employees. For some small minor misconduct, you will give huge punishments. 7 increments cut. So many things, so many examples. For nothing, some 50 rupees or something, brought dismissal, something like that. for giving a doctor bill or something like that. Dismissal.
To frighten the employee.
To frighten the employee. That is his hand. So, union was supposed to give a call. I was not in the central committee. Central committee, I think Comrade Rajan was there in the central committee. And from Madras, another comrade was there. Because there was another leader there. They have provided one more accommodation in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So, one more leader. So, they have decided to strike, 88 strike. And I was only in Tuticorin. And I used to have frequent orders. Just that to avoid these huge transfers, we are taking this line, like that they have decided. It's a good thing. And so we are working how to, because once you get out of the bank, we don't know when we can come back. So we are making all grounds. So I was touring nearby branches, advising people. And after the start of the strike, within some 10 or 15 days, Joseph had some ill health. He sensed the problem. And he called for a general council meeting of the union, which was held in some hotel in Alway opposite to railway station. He asked me to come to that meeting. Then I told, I am not even a member of general. That is not a problem. You come. What is that? We'll take the permission of the general council to allow. No issue like that. Then I was there. And he explained agitation and the procedure, everything. And finally he proposed that I will be co-opted to the central committee of the union and to the negotiating team of the union. It was his proposal. And
he has much confidence in you then.
Maybe. And so that means I need to stay in Alway itself. Then from there itself, from that day I stayed in Alway till the end of the agitation. And I asked my family to go to my native place.
Okay.
Yes. So they left for a native place. And daily I was affected by smallpox in the very young age. And my father used to say, after getting smallpox, you won't get any chicken pox or anything. That is the maximum. You survive, so it is a maximum. And you won't be affected. That was in my mind. My father is an Ayurvedic doctor also. Then I said, I went and met Joseph in the next day in his house, the early morning. I was staying in Alway. His house is in Puliyanam. Angamali Junction, you have to get down and go. I went. Then his wife said, no, you can't come inside. Then I said, I explained to you. She went and told him. He was in a separate room. He was very pathetic, very big. Then he said, he asked that idiot not to come like that, he has told. She came and told the same word. I said, it will not affect, I am coming. Just tell him. Then I went in, I explained. He agreed. And I said, I will come daily, whenever I am in Alway. So like that, a personal link we were maintaining. And the discussion was going. Management not yielding. And it was about to fail when AIB leadership intervened, arranged for a CLC meeting, Chief Labour Commissioner. One Singh came from Delhi. There was instruction from AIB Central Office, somehow try to conclude. Otherwise, if it is failed there, strike will be banned.
And that adjudication will
that implications will be difficult to manage. That's what they said. It's not that we cannot manage, but it's difficult. So you think like that, the advice. Then I passed on. Joseph said there are some 6 dismissals were there. 6 dismissals. Probationers or somebody, they were dismissed. Without a single person outside. Demand we need not win. Even if we don't win, it's okay. Without a single person outside, don't accept. Come what may. That position you try to read. Then the Chief Labour Commissioner morning be told, no. Without that. He became furious. He was because he was thinking he will conclude. And the funniest part, on that day, you should know a chariot of that caliber. He came out. He shake hand with everybody. We will meet. Smilingly.
CLC.
No,
No.
Cherin sir is
Cherin,
telling us
no.
we will meet again. Oh, he is so happy that it is going to fail.
Fail. He wanted to be
Fail. So, so what happened? Then in the afternoon we communicated to him. No. Again they posted in the afternoon, discussion to continue. You reconsider like that. Joseph said no. Without keeping people outside, these people are very ridiculous. We cannot depend on anybody's moral assurance. So don't keep everybody out. That was the instruction. So we agreed, we disagreed, and naturally it failed. It failed, and thereafter our able leadership also became a little bit agitated. It is natural because how to tackle. And they were trying to delay that failure report being sent to Labour Department like that. That much they can, maybe a week or something. And in Kerala, our federation people worked and they arranged a meeting with P.K. Vasudev Nair in Alway guest house. Alway that, what is that place called? Alway Palace. Alway Palace, we arranged a meeting. Myself and Devasi met him. Then he told, he has requested one of his known person who is now a collector of Ernakulam, Mr. Rajan. He is an honest person. He will try, and with that you try to manage like that. And like that, that discussion was took place. In between, we also did not let down the thing, agitation. We arranged always hello. We were actually building up agitation.
March 3rd.
Yes. So many things we are also organizationally galvanizing. And this Rajan's meeting was taking place in Island One Water. And whoever can decide about finalizing should be available here. Is the instruction given by Rajan to both sides. Management people
today itself.
Yes, after assembling in the morning, he was there. I will be here for a brief, and the Labour Department person will be here. Whatever points you are agreeing, he will write down. Thereafter, I will join you. But make one thing sure: none of you can leave these premises without settling. He firmly told and left.
He was such a personality.
Maybe. I don't know how managed. And it went on night up to 10 o'clock or something. By 10 o'clock only he came. Then whatever agreed points he summarized. And the case of victimization, whatever issues are settled, that is summarized. These 6 dismissals, they were not willing. He called us separately. They are firm. But they said that after the settlement, no, we said we won't sign. We won't sign. And we don't mind remaining here because it makes no difference to us, sir. Like that we told. We are already on the street. So being in Cochin hotel, no problem. Like that. Or even arrested, no problem. Then he went and talked to some, not some directors were there, 3 directors, and some Cherin was there, I think. Cherin sir was, I think, is there. Some few people, he took them separately, management people, and told. Then he told, now we are signing. Like that he started. We don't know. And our case is only when we need to sign, we need to react. Why should we? So we kept quiet. He read all the issues. Finally he said, they will be reinstated. He has written. All the 6 terminated employees will be reinstated. He has written and read out. Manager sir, like that he asked him to talk to people, and everybody signed, and he concluded. It was really hectic. It was a
great achievement.
Yes. Otherwise, organization would be
no other organization can do this.
Yes. So such a gallant thing.
Your association with the TNBF?
I was far away from Chennai. So I was very much associated with all our TNBF leaders personally. And I am not working for the federation directly, but in the places I can work. That way only I was very much happy. And after 86, another great occasion for me to remember is 96. I was not in the central committee. Suddenly, our committee meeting was going on in some place in Kerala. I don't know, Ernakulam or some place, I don't know. There is a call from Joseph. I was in the branch, and he called me, and he said, we want to hold the next conference in Tamil Nadu, and in Kanyakumari. In Kanyakumari, he said, can you manage? I said, Kanyakumari, it is very difficult because it is a tourist place and we don't have a branch. Nagarkoil is the nearest branch, but we have only 7 employees there and we have only 1 branch there. And the next nearest branch, this side is Tirunelveli, some 70 kilometers. That side is Parasala, some 40 kilometers. Even then, can't you manage like that? Yes, I can manage. Yeah, we will manage, no problem. If your interest is to hold here, you can hold. Then I will be deciding Nagarkoil. Then decision came 3 days after that Nagarkoil conference will be in 1996. Here our central committee met and decided Joseph will step down and Bibi will be there. That was decided. Change has taken place. And those things are an exception among human beings. I feel like that.
Maybe.
I have not seen out of 100, only one Joseph I could see who could step down before retirement.
Oh, it is very, very.
Is it not? Is it not? People manage. Or some places where there is pressure, they accuse the younger generation that they are not coming up. It's not a fact. So anyway, that is their problem. So he was so nice. And my journey with the union, it is wonderful. Otherwise, how happy I am. Nobody need to feel unhappy of being a trade union worker. That is what I feel. It has made me, I was a raw person. It made me understand what is difficulty. And it made me understand what is really happening. And how you can be human to others. All these things we are with that. Nobody is born a trade union leader or anything like that. And this life, this journey, it's wonderful, and I must be thankful.
Whether you are in the leadership or not, people were accepting you as a leader. That was the relation between these comrades. Every trade union leader should have.
Yes.
Your association with other trade unions, that we want to know very
well. I can be open, I think. I am a political party member of Communist Party of India. Since 1985, and one senior leader was there, one Ismail was there in Tuticorin. He was the All India Vice President of the Dock Workers Union, and he was there. But he cannot read and write English. He knows only Tamil. And when I went to Tuticorin, he was around 70 years old. So he asked my help. So I started studying the circulars, Port Workers Union, details, everything. I started helping them. Gradually I got associated with them. Unlike this Chennai, Kochi and other thing, Tuticorin was a major port subsequently declared. So there was no dock labor board there. There was no dock labor board. Porters employees were paid as per porters employees wage settlement. But the workers there are not paid as per the dock labor board settlement. They were managed by an agency called Stevedore Association. Stevedores are a group of business people. Their association was running the labor pool there.
It's a private
Private association. So dock labor board they did not accept, because by the time the poisoning of the privatization has come into the minds of the government, so they were not encouraging.
In 85 it is
Yes, it has come. With Narasimha Rao it has come. So the people who are administering this labor pool, there are some 80 to 90 people. And as per the dock labor board settlement, these people shall be paid wages equivalent to that of port workers. Actually they were paid 500 rupees, 600 rupees like that. But workers are paid as per the DLB scheme, because there they cannot escape. Only thing is they will flout these other things, the timing, load of thing, all those things they will flout with the help of these people only, these managing people. So I entered that people, all are youngsters. I told them that they are entitled for port wages. That means their wage will jump by 8 times at that time. And they are 90 people, and most of them graduates. Because the labor pool maintenance is not easy, no? So the educated people only they were taking. And all these people were either relatives of these stevedores or from their community or caste. Like that only they were recruited. So that they won't go out of their grip. I was successful in forming a union for them. I was successful. Then came the trouble. And we hoisted the flag in front of the Stevedores Association office on May Day. Next day, the flag post was smashed. With the help of INTUC workers of the port, tipped by the management. And the INTUC leader is a big lord there. Then our people told me they were afraid. They were all threatened. Then I said, no problem. Then I met our AITC leader. Then he said, here this violent culture is there. This place is for that. So we will make a compromise. I said, no compromise. Because by the time Federal Bank Employees Union blood has completely changed. No compromise. They are entitled. We will get it. Let us wait. Then what do you intend to do? I will file a police complaint against the INTUC leader. And I will meet the deputy superintendent of police, who is a very youngster. And he was fairly reasonable. Because in another issue with Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, he reasonably behaved. Then I gave a complaint along with a program of a candlelight march against this. I went and met him, naming that leader I gave, who is one of the secretaries of the Congress committee, Tamil Nadu, even now.
Such a tall person.
What they are doing, they are money lending and trade union leader. Both are. They lend money and see the worker with them. That's the way. So he got panicked because the DSP has telephoned that INTC people that you will be booked. Before that you settle it outside. Because he has given a written complaint and he said he will stand by that. And he seems to be a bank employee and he seems to be a person from a different place also. I told him about all the, no problem. At the worst I will be killed, no issue. Like that he told and went. So he won't withdraw. So you settle like that. He came to the AITC leader. He came to the AITC for a compromise. And that leader came. I compromised. I compromised because we want the trade union fellow to be out from their clutches. Then I told him, in return you should not interfere this issue. In return, I will not interfere.
That's all.
So I went and I gave a little letter that he personally apologized, so we are withdrawing the complaint. We don't want to move away. He closed the case. But management becomes tricky because none of the other their henchmen are willing to do the job. Because this man has been, nobody will protect them. Management won't protect. They will only take bail and other things. So I am off the violent position. And thereafter management told one of our officers, ask your fellow to either quit or we will get him a house here in a very good place. This is a huge headache for us. Our way bill will go by 8 times up. That will create a disparity among such people employed elsewhere in the shops here. It's a small place. They were shop owners also, basically trading so many things. And he told me, I said, I am not agreeing. Then the issue escalated to Trivandrum ALC. And we made a protest also a party to them. Because they were a party to the other settlement. Then we met the ALC first. Then because they also met them earlier. ALC is very hard for a compromise because they say that it will go up by 8 times. And they are willing to give some 2,000, 3,000 like that. Stage by stage implementation, anything like that. No sir, they are not willing.
They are eligible actually.
They are not only eligible, they are capable. That much money is there. They are misusing.
So much education.
So much money is there. And then he called the meeting started. He called the port representative. Their claim is that they are entitled for this. Whether you are saying yes, they are entitled.
That's all.
What is your opinion? They agreed. They agreed. And wage implementation was made. Thereafter, the relationship between workers and these people also improved. And during the entire period, daily I was having only bicycle at the time. Daily in the night around 8:30 or something, this some 10 or 15 student employees will come along with me and leave me down the road.
And then salt workers also.
Salt workers, I was just assisting them in their thing. I was not directly because it will take place once in a year, and all the trade unions will go, and they will calculate and work out the details, how much it will cost the management like that. And it was helpful to even DMK, INTC people also will come on. They will ask me how we will. They will listen, but they would like to understand how it is arrived. So by the time I had a relationship with all the political leaders also.
I'd like to know about the present situation of workers in India as a whole, from your experience in this.
It is pathetic. It is pathetic. The only happiness is all the trade unions are surviving. All the trade unions are surviving. That is one of the happiness. All the All India unions are alive. And during this, after independence, there was a tendency also among the trade union leaders for some corrupt practices. Now, after this fascist attack, I think genuine trade unionism will bounce back because such elements will run away. So, a genuine leadership in the all trade unions will definitely flourish. So I see only this attack as a blessing, even though it is not correct. They should not have come. People should not have fallen prey to gimmicks. But it has happened. But it has given scope for the left and other to correct themselves and provide a very good leadership in the days to come. Very good. I see in our union, it is happening. Other trade unions also, politicalizing is taking place automatically. Automatic. It is necessity. Previously, for every decision of the management, it is only political decision. Government support, with the government support only management. Now people are made to realize.
They have understood the difference between the classes.
Yes. That is taking place. That is taking place. Even though polarization is taking place on religious basis also, this is also happening. This is also happening. And from that we have to grow. We have to grow.
We have to teach the workers what is what.
Yes.
About your family, some personal details.
My wife is not a employed one. She is a housewife. And what I can say, nobody loved me or I didn't make love. So it happened to be my father's choice. So she is from a known family to my father. And when I came to employment, I myself don't know anything about trade union. Just imagine my wife. So she does not know anything. And she was perplexed for some time. She was afraid to ask me. Maybe she might have thought I am a violent man. And it took nearly 2 to 3 years for her to know me. Not as a husband she knows me, but what I am doing, whether it is genuine or not, things to understand. And during those period of this Stevedore Association, those daily 10 people coming and leaving, it has aggravated her.
She was very afraid of.
And she was not openly asking me also. I was not explaining because I was not, if I explain, the people will be still afraid. There is no use. So gradually she was coming to terms. When things were getting settled, when the people come and talk in the house about the settlement and about the past, she developed some confidence. Till date, not courage. That is her weakness. That is her weakness. I have 2 children. One is elder one is a daughter, younger one is a son. Both studied in government schools, government aided schools in Jubilee. And my daughter did BE in the state government quota only. My son also got government allotment in Kilpak Medical College, Chennai. And my son, I was telling, he completed medicine and he is earning now, he is employed. Both have got 1 children.
For grooming the youngsters to leadership, for grooming the youngsters to the leadership position in Federal Bank.
Me?
Well, generally, what is
youngsters are now leading. Youngsters are now leading. And I am hopeful they will grow. Here in Chennai, all are youngsters. And Tamil Nadu youngsters. All India position is also youngsters. All are youngsters.
Women participation.
Women participation. Women have difficulty in this society. Women have difficulty in this society. So it is far better compared to past. Far better. But still it has to be improved. It has to be improved. Because the concept of living they are not understanding. Still people think that we good wages because we are educated. Because we are very, very fine, we are getting promoted like that. But job security, ensuring our wages, everything is through a trade union that is not being properly understood. And it is very difficult also because still the society taking care of a child after marriage mostly falls on the head of women. Mostly falls on the head of women. So that mindset change for men also men should change for women to change. And that is taking place now for the children. Because if now almost middle class and lower middle class, both husband and wife are employed. And these women who are feeling the pinch are educating their male child to respect women. That is taking place. That is taking place. I am seeing. And men also are helping very much their women folk, including kitchen work. That has to take place.
Word to the youth. What is from your vast experience to the youth, younger generation?
In a way, far better than when I was saying that. Because whether we like this social media or not. Social media has infiltrated into the society, and it is very much available with all sections of people, whether youth, young or old. It has two benefits. Useless things also come, that's all. Good things also coming. Good things also coming. Benevolent things are coming. People doing good, helping people, educating, helping people in a calamity, all those things are coming here. Our youngsters are reading. Our youngsters are reading that helping tendency or a concern for other, concern for a fellow human being, that will develop through this. So I think attitude-wise it's a good thing. And only thing, we should link it with the working people. So youth is fine, youth is fine, youth is fine. We need to be fine with them always.
Present day challenges to workers. The present context, I think in India, not only in India, worldwide it is happening.
Worldwide it is like that only. Emotional things, emotional belief systems like religion, God are kindled to divide people, either on this line or on ethnic line or something. In throughout the world, except left oriented, other places, they try to rule by dividing people into several groups. Previously they just divide between rich and poor. Now it is not like that. They divide among the rich, they divide among the poor on a different line. And it is happening in India. So because of that, genuine people, we also develop a sort of hatredness. Suppose somebody, I just quote an example, somebody is killed for taking a beef or something like that. I think it is bad to kill a person. If it is legally wrong, give a complaint and legally move. That's correct. That's what I think. But killing irritates me, no? Killing irritates me. I also develop a hatred towards the person who did it, no? And it is easy for the rulers to make them fight and create a chaos so that they can continue. But the affected people who sympathize with these things, we have to develop some sort of a maturity to handle this situation. Bring more people to their side. Instead of fighting, sending some people out. Suppose I fight with that fellow and I go and hit him. I am branded either as a left or some other community, or a communist or an atheist. And all God-loving people are synchronized there, forgetting that the issue was for beating death. So even the other side should not get hatred. We need to educate people. Previously it is to educate people, workers to unite and fight against the state or fight against the management. It is not like that. Now we have to educate people how to live a peaceful life, with a coexisting life, with a united life with other people. That way also we need to talk.
What do you feel after a long span of trade union functioning and still you are working? But what do you feel? Because 40 years back you was the president of Federal Bank Employees Union, 4 decades back. It is
When I was office bearer also, I never felt I was an office bearer. So absolutely no difficulty in that angle. But I am feeling very happy. From the day I started working for the union, I am really happy. And I can thank only our union, which has made a human being.
We have the time to conclude. We have a very good time with you for sharing in the past experience and the word to the younger generation. We are very much thankful to you. Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you very much.
My greetings to you for the Diamond Jubilee.
Yeah.
I'll be joining that day. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.